Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Nelson, you're watching Nature Nell, and if you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. Today is a very special day. I am taking you with me on a road trip to none other than Orchids 365 Roxy. We're gonna see her beautiful collection, plus some of those great 3D pots that she makes for orchids. So she has opened the doors to you guys, to her home, so you guys can have a look and a peek at some of the beauties that she owns. If you want to follow her on Instagram, it's Orchids365, and she also does YouTube, so she's also under Orchids365. So without further ado, guys, I'm going to hit the road because we're about an hour away, and next time I see you, it will be in her garden. See you there. So guys, I made it here. I made it to Roxy's home. Hi, Roxy.
Hello.
Thank you so much for opening your home to me and my viewers to see your beautiful collection that I'm super excited to see.
I'm excited to show you. Welcome to my jungle.
So it's funny, guys. I was just telling her when I got here, seeing her videos and then being here, it's surreal. Every time that happens to me, it's the funniest thing. It happened with Blanca too.
Yeah.
I got to her place, I go, it doesn't look like it does on videos. So I haven't seen a thing. I only saw her front yard, which has a little island with rhododendrons. Do you want to start there and then we'll go to the back?
Sure, that sounds good.
So let's go look at some homes. All right, guys, so we are here at her little side garden, and this is where she keeps all her epidendrums. I love these. These are the red ones, the fiery red
full
ones.
sun red. Some of the red ones are not full sun, but these, and something doesn't belong.
Oh, the pink. You know mine. I call them hitchhikers.
Yeah, that's a hitchhiker, but she's adorable, right?
Yep. I don't mind. You know, that's how it is in nature.
Yeah, they're just starting to open up now.
And I love your little bird. The water thing.
Yeah, I change it every day.
Bird bath.
Yeah, mostly.
Yeah, that's the thing. You gotta change them every day.
Every day.
And these are jasmines. What are these?
Yep, they're coming back.
Oh,
they're coming back now. Everything's coming back to life little by little. And all the epidendrums over there are the orange ones.
I love these purple flowers. What are these
called? I love it. Sapphire showers. When I bought the little tree and I put it there, the bees and the butterflies love it.
Yes, they do.
They're so pretty.
I need to get one.
Yeah, you do.
And put it in my house. You know where you can get these? They have them a lot at the Redland Flea Market.
I need to go
Farmers
there.
Market.
People have been telling me about it, and I haven't been.
They have these like really big. Any butterfly loving bush, you can get there. And then let me see. I don't want to step on anything.
No, I don't want you to trip.
All right. Now let's go into through the tunnel. I love it. This place invites you to hang out.
This is where we hang out. We're always here. Have some of my Vandas here. They were all in bloom about a month ago. This one's starting to open today.
Is this a Ben fragrance?
It is. It is. I think the tag is up there. With your tripod, it's probably easier. For me, I can't even reach it. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's upside down. It's a Ben fragrance.
It is. It smells so good. You know.
Yes, I love them. I have already like 2.
A lot of these are still recovering from the cold.
I see you have a pink princess.
I got her very little. It was a little cutting that was gifted to me for my birthday.
I love these.
They're so exciting because every time a leaf comes out, it's different. It's different.
I agree.
And then this is pretty much mostly my hoya section. They were all cuttings, and they've grown out of control.
I love this. This is
the succulent
cool.
one. Yeah, this is a cute little succulent.
What is this called?
I wish I knew. Because it was a cutting.
You know, every time I see these long little
and
things,
they flowered.
I call them Molinaris.
It just flowered, but
I just dropped the cakey.
No, well, there you go. See, it had little flowers, but
how adorable is that? And I love the color. I bet you it's because the sun.
Yeah, no, I put it there for that. The sun stressing on that one and the Wayeti here. See how the leaves. If you want the leaves to look like that, they need bright light. You can't be afraid with the light. You just have to do it little by little.
Little by little. I
Yeah.
always tell people acclimate because I get a lot of
Exactly.
questions from my viewers saying, "Oh, could I put this in the sun?" And even though it's
Like
a
this
sun
one, look how
loving,
pretty. Look at that sun
that's
stress. I
beautiful.
love those. I've never seen her flowers, but those leaves are amazing.
I've been sun stressing my bulbophyllum phalaenopsis, and the leaves are like a wine red. It's beautiful.
So pretty.
And who's this beauty right here?
Isn't she beautiful?
She's
I brought that from
gorgeous.
Ophie yesterday.
Oh yeah, she's a
It jumped
newbie.
on my table because look at that color.
She's a
And
newbie.
I had them give me the ID and I made one because it's a very interesting
Nice.
cross that I've never seen.
I've never seen it. You know what? It looks like a huge encyclia.
Right? I
Like
love it.
a huge encyclia flower almost. Or even a giant, I think it's Trichoglottis orchidea.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Or
it's just so different.
Or is it Trichocentrum? Or it's Trichoglottis, right?
I think
Orchidea.
It's the glottis.
Yeah. Mine is in bloom now, and the flowers look like that. But of course, it's the size of mine, even smaller than my thumbnail. Now we walk through the little, hold on, I like to use a little bit of larger angle only to show more of the space.
It's another hangout spot. And that one has been in bloom for like forever. It's still so vibrant.
Oh, look at that.
That's another Banjong one that the ID is all the way.
These, you know, this is an evergreen?
Yes.
Yeah, this one will bloom.
I love the two-tone. Yeah, she blooms a lot.
She will bloom all year round, and she'll give you multiple.
And she loves the sun. They get a lot of sun here.
They give you multiple spikes.
She was looking a little rough after the cold, but.
And what's this? Is this I forgot what they call it. I know the name of this.
Me too. Delight. Pachara Delight.
Pachara Delight.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. There we go. You know, it's funny. Even though you could see it on the screen a little darker, you know, when it outputs so much brighter.
Right?
And I always apologize. Oh, I'm sorry, it's a little dark. But then when I see it back, I'm like,
I think there's an orchid bee in there. You see that? You see it? The green one?
Where is it? Where is it?
It's on the purple flowers. Oh, those things are fast. Just don't get too close because they do bite.
I know, but they're so pretty. Here's
where the hummingbirds and the butterflies come, and how funny! I can never catch her. It seems to say hi. Look at that. I think it is, right?
It is. Hey, mama.
All right. Oh, that makes me happy. How pretty.
There she goes. She's having fun on that I think it's either, yeah, I think it is one of those bees because I have those in my yard a lot. I don't know if they're beetles or bees, but
there's an orchid bee. I get confused because there are beetles that are the same color. But
yeah,
the
I think that's a beetle, but
it could be, but it's still pretty.
I do think they pollinate.
And then that's a butterfly bush, and look how pretty those flowers are. That's a blue butterfly.
I have this.
You have the blue butterfly bush?
Yes.
Don't you love her?
They're very pretty.
They have whiskers.
Yes. I have the same one, but mine is not that. You know what? I have to cut it back because I hear when you cut them.
Yeah, you do. You have to cut them.
It's gone too lanky.
Yeah, I cut all of that back. I know it's still huge over there where the bug was.
I love it. Again, you know where I got it? Redland Flea Market.
Okay, now I'm gonna have to go there.
Yeah, that beetle is pollinating your flowers because it's going from flower to flower.
It's doing his job. This is an epidendrum. This is called big red, and this one is sensitive to the sun. However, it wants to go to the light.
It looks like it wants
But if you put it in the sun, she burns easy. So she's pretty. She's been blooming for a while. So, but the red is like, and it's bigger than the other ones. So that one's epidendrum big red.
Wow, it's so pretty.
And you're just in time to see one of my queens blooming because this is my orange treat. Woo! One of my very first orchids when I bought my house. And she is like exploding. So I brought her down a step because she was up there so you can see the flowers better.
That is gorgeous.
Isn't she pretty? So vibrant.
She's giving you a lot.
She's about 10 years old.
She's happy. She's a big girl.
Very big, and there's more. More coming.
That. She's going to be a showpiece. Have you ever thought of entering her?
Yes, I have. I have to put her inside of another container. She's been there her whole life.
That's what happened with my dendrobium. When I put her in another container, she looked so good.
I wish there was something now going on that I could enter her in.
Yeah,
it's the timing.
It's the timing. Everything is timing. She's beautiful. Is this a nugget? Something nugget?
She's an orange treat. And then,
orange treat.
I'm gonna make her a new tag because that's the original one and it's faded.
Yep.
And then I
Orange
bought this
tree
one bare root at Miami. Look at those roots and look at those buds. I can't
Wow.
wait. That's the barefoot mailman.
I like
I
that name.
know, and it's beautiful. It's a very it's fiery.
It's fiery.
I'll show you when
So
it
this is
blooms.
your orangey fiery area.
Pretty much, and those are on their way out, but they're still pretty.
They are.
They bloomed on Valentine's.
I love the color.
I think that's a triple love. Yeah, look, triple love.
Triple love?
Yeah, and she bloomed on Valentine's
On
Day.
Valentine? Maybe that's, hold on, I'm getting caught with your roots.
It's okay.
There we go. Oh, she's really
She
pretty.
starts off like a pale yellow, and then the pink comes in the next day.
Wow.
Very pretty.
Very nice. And I saw this.
Oh, my baby.
Oh,
She had two spikes, but one started earlier. That one, it's been open for a few weeks.
I know.
Believe
I
it or
saw it
not.
on your. I saw
Isn't
you
she
showcased
pretty?
on your channel. I was like,
I love her.
this is my new obsession now. Lamaladas. And this one has like the purple is really purple. It's like a blue purple.
Yeah, that lip, right?
Yeah. That's really good. This is nice.
That one was my son's purchase at Miami. Remember I told you he bought me an orchid? Look
This
at the
one?
bud. It has a bud. I don't know what it's gonna look like.
I don't know
I
what that
googled
is.
it, but I've never seen anything like this.
I love the pot it's in.
Look at that. I mean, I've never had anything like this, and it's cute that he, that he's out of me.
I've never seen anything
he's like,
like
Mom,
that.
I found something that you don't. So
Well,
I'm hoping to see it.
He was right. Oh my God, look at this mama right here. This dendrobium.
Look at that. I love it. That's also one of my first ones.
Is this
Look
a
at all those
nobly?
buds. Yeah, and I have the ID there. Let me see if I can remove it. It's the red senator. And let me tell you, those flowers and the fragrance is out of this world.
I have this tripod is great.
I know.
I could just reach over and those hard to reach.
That one is just gonna blow up soon.
Oh, but look at all the buds on that.
And the fragrance.
You know that my Lamalata it's starting to open, it has so many buds, and then I'm excited. I caught 4 with thrips.
Oh no.
Yes, and I immediately sprayed her. Oh,
the alba.
Yes,
I am so. I don't even want to look at it. Like you see the spike and
you have the same one I just got, the mini mark.
With the little.
You got this at Crowell Smith, didn't you?
Of course.
Let me see if yours is slightly. It is. Yours is slightly peloric. Like mine.
Yay.
That's rare.
Teresita has one.
Yeah.
Teresita and I shop together.
Oh, that's why. Okay, see, peloric means, guys, that the petals, or I forgot if they're subpetals. I forgot what they're called. But anyways, these petals right here will try to imitate through a mutation, causing the DNA of the plant of the orchid through hybridization.
I love it. It's so pretty.
It causes the petals to mimic the lip, and then you have a slightly peloric, highly peloric, and then fully peloric. So this one is slightly peloric. It's really, really cool. The fully peloric ones are they look like aliens.
That's why I love them. And the little stars are up there. Look how pretty those lips. Look, yeah, she's always blooming. Always.
They're so
non-stop.
Gentle. The way that they look, they're
very delicate. But that lip, right? I was saying the other day they should have been named big hearts instead of little stars.
It looks more like a big heart.
I mean, look at those hearts.
2 big white hearts.
I have a couple of files there growing wild. The leaves got a little damage with the cold, but they're happy. They're gonna open.
I'm surprised that they held as well. Mimi Palmer, always a superstar.
And she smells so good. And then my files are all mounted and opening in different areas up there.
Look, your quick tent.
Yep.
How nice.
This is the back end of it. I'll show you the front. That's where all my little babies are growing.
Oh my God, this is so cozy. This feels like a little piece of my yard.
This is where I hide back here.
Yeah, this feels like a little piece of my yard.
There I have my vanilla orchid there on the bottom.
Where?
She's gone a little wild. She's on 2 trellises.
That's vanilla orchid.
She doesn't stop.
For you guys who've never seen a vanilla orchid or where vanilla comes from, it comes from an orchid. And it has to be pollinated by a bee in order for that
and I have a lot of bees because I have the mango flowers, and every morning you can hear the bees out here. When I buy orchids, this is my quarantine area. So
I love bees. They gave us one of those professional beehive for beekeeping.
Right. Oh my
And it's
God.
like the wood one that
I
has the
want to do that one day.
compartments. Me too.
Mm.
Didn't your dad do that?
My grandpa.
Your
Yeah. He was a
grandfather.
beekeeper, which is where I got the motivation to do
The honeycomb.
the little honeycombs and then the
They're
beehives.
so pretty.
Cattleyas love them.
And anyone that wants these, they can order it through your.
They're online, yeah.
They're online
Yeah.
through orchids365.com.
Just like that.
Very pretty. That Talumia is crazy
Isn't she
beautiful.
cute? There was another one, but I don't know if she's already.
I love the freckles.
She's going the other direction.
I love.
I have 3 in there, and they're happy like that bare root, and I water them a lot.
They do
because they don't have any media. So
yeah, they like
as long as they
root.
dry, they're happy. They're pretty easy.
Oh my God, I saw this today. Did
She's
you get
so
this?
cute.
Did you
No,
just get this?
I've had her for a long time. I had her as a seedling, and this is her first time blooming. They have already been open for a while, but when they just opened, they're so fiery red. I wasn't expecting something so neat from a teeny tiny.
I saw it today at Ophi's.
She wasn't blooming, and now I put her. She gets a lot of light, but she loves it.
Is something behind me? I feel like.
Yeah, there's little Vandas. It's not a creature.
No, I don't. Creatures, I don't mind. Oh, this is so adorable.
I got them as seedlings, and I'm growing them there.
I love that. That's so cute. And you know what I like? That look, when you get a seedling, it's not the most exciting looking thing in the world.
But you know what excites me? Seeing these roots come out.
Oh yeah, that is exciting. But this is the part that makes it. You know, you create a design with it, and so it makes it fun to have them. And so you don't feel like you're waiting on something to happen.
Right.
It already is happening.
Yeah.
Like you said, when you don't have blooms, you still have the colors.
And growth and roots and everything else. This is another time I am in a coalescence blue. Look at the little spike.
Oh,
but the ants are already having a party, so I don't know.
Yeah, that means the flower's about to
I don't know
out.
if you want me to open this or if you...
Do you have anything in bloom in there?
No, I mean, they're all babies. There's one in spike. There's an actual seedling.
Let's show your babies.
I have to
oh, you have to get it.
Yeah. I didn't want to put myself there.
I'm so glad to see this like live and in full color because I've only seen them on their website and I always wanted to see what it looked like.
I am very happy with this. I'm gonna do this because it's probably easier. But
all right. Hopefully.
I think you could stand in there.
Oh, it's so nice.
Oh wow.
It's so nice in here. So all these
were out of a flask. I unflasked these myself. It was my first time. Sorry.
Mario Brothers.
So... Everybody knows I'm a 90s kid, right?
Yes. How's that song? 'Cause I'm a 90s chick. Oh, this is very cool. So you got these from Flask.
Yep, these and those. Yeah, all of these are my babies. There's 2 or 3 there that are just maybe kikis, but yeah.
You're a little rock star.
It's my first time doing that.
And what are these? These are seedlings too?
Yeah, they're seedlings. Little species seedlings.
You did good here.
These are all from the Flask too. Look how big
they are. And you're using the same printer that I just got, the Brothers?
Mine is, I think, a bit smaller.
A bit smaller?
I'm gonna show you.
Because it almost looks like the same labeling.
They probably use the same font.
Yeah.
But I think it is a Brother. It's just a smaller one. One of the little ones has a...
Hey, listen.
It's not a baby anymore. See the little twinkles? How funny.
Oh my God, yes. They had a Orchid den. Josh had a twinkle today that was like a purplish pink.
That's that one. It's the pink profusion.
That's it?
Yep, that's it.
They're so pretty. And then this is a coffee tree, isn't it?
Yes, there's several. That's the biggest one. That's Big Mama there.
And you have
some Alex.
Coffee.
There's beans.
How cool.
There's beans. We're gonna wait till it has like.
So they do fine under a mango tree?
Yeah, they have to be here. The sun really does hurt them.
Yeah.
And this one took a really hard hit with the cold, and look, it's back like nothing. I thought we lost it.
I may plant mine because I have mine as a Koki moss.
You should.
But she's getting too big for
that
the
one,
Koki
that
moss.
one, and that one.
How cool. Yeah, everything got toasty.
And then these are the little Muppets from the lipstick plant. This is the mom of the lipstick plant that I gave you.
The one you gave
It still has the little Muppets.
The little Muppets.
Now every time I see them, I think
dun, 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 dun.
On their way out still, but see how big she is? She's all the way up there.
Dun, 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 dun. You know, one of my favorite characters of the Muppets was?
Which one?
The two old men on
Oh my God, yeah. Did you see
what are you doing? Ho, 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 ho.
They were funny. I like them.
They were funny.
The jewel orchid, yeah.
Oh, yes.
She's looking cute.
I'm seeing them more and more now, but you hardly ever see them blooming. You always just see the leaf.
Yeah, because they only do it once a year. That's it, in the spring.
So here's a treat, guys. You're seeing the jewel orchid
And she's pretty small. She has a lot of spikes.
She is.
I'm
She
impressed.
is
Very small.
producing a lot of spikes because she is small. She's not that. I
They
had
they grow
one.
slow. I got her really little a few years ago. In my opinion, they're a little slow growing, but look, she's happy. So
I was given one, and I killed it. But this was way before I was
of
even
course,
doing all
I
this.
think we all go through that.
Yeah, I'm sure now would be a different story. But
Yeah,
I love this little section here. It's
my little
so.
oasis. These are
This
all
looks.
fruit.
This is a really pretty oasis here.
I turned that on.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a little fountain that I turn on when I sit
with
here.
your banana trees.
Yeah, and this I'm waiting, but we haven't gotten any rain. As soon as it rains, we get a fruit. We get bananas, and it has a lot. I mean, I
Oh,
think everybody ate bananas.
who's this?
Isn't she pretty? That's Augustana River. So she's a
Yes.
Lamelata cross with a
You can
Gigantea.
see the La Malata.
Yeah, and that's her faded, but she's still beautiful.
Oh,
Here, I'll hold it for you.
I didn't even.
She's faded already,
Yeah,
but
it
she's
looks like.
so pretty.
Wow, that's very pretty. What's the name of that one?
Coincidentally, I made her a
It's
sleeve
from
that
Moats,
matches.
isn't it?
Yep, it's a Augustana River, Lamelata with Gigantea. I bought it because it was a cross of two of my very favorite.
I love it.
And if you see her freshly open, even prettier. She's
It
so
has
cute.
such a like candy color.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, exactly.
Está preciosa.
Thank you. I love her.
And we almost missed her. We are gonna walk right by her. But then I saw you and I said, "Who you? Who you be?" And you know what? The sleeve, the Vandas sleeve,
Right?
is perfect.
I just slipped it right in there.
It's
When I got her.
perfect. I love that hoya with in the heart.
Isn't she pretty? Yeah, I made it and I assembled it.
Oh, you did this?
Yeah, it's an experiment, but I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I'm testing it
Well, you're
out.
still testing. It's in the testing stage.
I made that one too, the blue one and the white one.
Very cute. You know, for hoyas, it's perfect.
Mhm.
And that's 3D printing?
Yep, all of these are pretty much. This is all my stuff almost. I just made these baskets. I call them the strawberry baskets. I don't have them in my store yet, but I feel like
They're
they're
adorable.
versatile. You know. So I think she's going in there just because of the colors. It's a
Yeah,
coincidence.
it's really adorable. And for you guys are fans of Guardians of the Galaxy, I am Groot.
Groot, I love him.
I love him
He's
too.
special because he's what started it all.
Really?
Yeah, he's the first thing I ever made on the printer.
Really?
So he's very special.
Oh,
Plus, I love that movie.
I do too.
So
It's one of my
he's
favorite
like my little sidekick.
One of my favorite superhero movies, and I would say he's probably one of my favorite actors today. He's very funny and talk about versatile acting.
Just a fun, whimsical little character.
No, when I'm not talking about Groot, I'm talking about the main actor.
Oh,
What's his name? Oh my God, Pratt. Something.
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt. Him. I really like
I
him as an actor.
He's a good actor.
All right. Let me turn this around. Do we have any sections or? I've never been here, so.
I'm not sure if you got this little corner here.
I did not.
Because I have
we passed right through it. But
I have a very beautiful begonia there that's bloomed. I love begonias.
Me too.
I love their leaves.
I have a bunch of them.
And she's so pretty. Her name is Cleopatra. Begonia Cleopatra.
Oh, it's her real name.
Yeah, okay. She had an ID.
How cool. It's so pretty.
She's so pretty. This will come to life in March, April. And then I'll record it for you guys to see. Yeah.
These are pretty.
Those dendrobiums are always blooming. I call them cotton candy since they didn't have an ID because of the color.
It's kind of cotton candy.
I call her cotton candy. Sometimes I name I don't know if you do that, but I name
I name them, yeah. I do too.
And then here's everything that I cook with, I grow here. Look, those tomatoes.
That's great.
Now in the summer, I won't be able to grow them because the heat just...
Yeah, it kills it.
Yeah, so I have peppers, tomatoes, chives, rosemary, everything that I use in the kitchen. That's mint. Yeah.
Mojito.
Yep, very important. Mojitos for mom.
I love it. Every garden, should have this. Even when I lived in an apartment, I had a little herbal garden in my terrace.
Right? It's just...
And I used to grow green peppers, tomatoes,
I just got all the green peppers.
Yellow peppers. Oh, I love these. The desert rose.
Yeah, they're also just...
This one's doing really good because for me, I never have luck with these.
The problem is they're so sensitive to our weather because when we get rain, they rot very easy. That's the biggest reason. So I learned from, I had to, you
Trial and
have to
error.
yes, you have to uproot. And that, I believe, if I'm not wrong, is called the cortex. And it always has to come up a little higher.
Okay.
And that has worked really good for me.
Because I was told you have to pull them out,
Yep,
like,
you have to pull
and
them.
cut them.
You could, like, this one's kind of leggy, but I like her
No,
because
no. I mean, cut
but-
the root base. I saw that there's a lady who grows them on, she has a nursery and
right.
she specializes on these. And she says that in order to grow these successfully
Hmm.
and to get them like really thick and not so leggy,
Right.
you got to keep cutting the
Yeah.
root because it needs to have that rebirth on the
Yeah,
root.
you have to do that.
And then she uses a lot of cinnamon. Like when she cuts, she coats the whole thing with
Yeah,
cinnamon.
yeah.
So yeah,
It helps it seal.
I was looking around to see
Mhm.
how I can keep them, and it just maybe I should try
I think
now
you
that
could
I
do
know
it.
a little bit.
Get a very, very sunny spot. I have them in the front
Yeah,
too, getting full sun. They're not in bloom now, but they're happy.
I love them, and I love that they have different colors. They have the yellows and the reds,
I have
the
one
white
that's like
ones.
dark, that's almost black. It's not blooming now, but she's so pretty.
This is gorgeous. I am so so
She's
in
like
love
my
with.
little Dalmatian phalaenopsis.
It is
And
a
the
little
lip, right? Isn't it
Dalmatian.
pretty?
Is it? That's what I'm looking at. It's a
She's so
different lip.
unique.
It's not your typical lip.
No.
It's gorgeous. Oh my God! It's so hot today. It is so hot. We're getting that Florida heat.
Yep, it's starting to.
All right. All right, guys. So we did the little tour. We had a lot of fun doing this. Just great stuff. But I said, let's sit down. Let's have a little toast. And I want to ask you some questions on how you started with orchids. So what was the first thing that made you like say, okay, I'm like the bug, how they say I
The
got
bug
bit,
bit.
the bug bit me. When was that moment?
When I was a little girl, I grew up with my grandparents in their house, and my grandpa had a lot of orchids in his garden. I was always back there with him, always surrounded by dendrobiums, which is the phyllum that I have mounted on that palm tree.
Yes.
That was from his plant.
Wow.
So my grandma was into hoyas, and he had fruiting trees. He had everything. So I loved it. And then as the years went by, I was really into them, but I didn't have a place. As soon as I got a place to start growing them, I started. So I would say about 10 years formally collecting. I started, adding more.
So you would say that the orchids inspired then your 3D printing business?
Yes, because then I started looking for things. I love mounting. You saw half of my collection is on mounts.
Mm-hmm.
And then there were certain things for needs of orchids that I had to find and I couldn't find. And I started designing things for me. And then I already had I had an Instagram to share my blooms and to help me keep track of what I had in my garden. And then people started reaching out. And then one thing led to another. Then I started a little YouTube showing my flowers and little potting projects with my things. And people started asking. I opened an Etsy shop. And the rest is history.
That is awesome.
That one thing led to another. And it's working with what I love, So,
And behind every strong orchid woman is a strong orchid man. This is Alex, her husband.
AKA Mr. 365.
AKA Mr. 365, who was so kind. He knows I love Stella Artois, and he's such a gentleman that not only does he bring me the beer I like, he serves it in the proper glass. So guys, a toast to you for opening your home to me and my viewers. And cheers to you guys. Let me tell you, it's so hot out here today.
It's feeling like summer.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
This is when the beer really like belongs. So anyways, before I leave, I got you a little something. I got you a little something. It called out to me. I saw it and it was like the first thing you popped in my mind. I go, this is perfection for what you have spoken to me about your family as well as what you love. I know you're probably confused. I'm excited. She's trying to figure out.
Yeah, and I'm like processing.
So anyways, if I can get to it. Keep it green.
Oh, of course. Perfect bag. Oh, look at this. Can I do this? It's
something very close to your heart. Yes.
Oh,
in many ways.
How sweet. Look at this. And as much as I drink coffee and tea, this is perfect. Be kind. I end all of my videos with please be kind. And the bees. Very important.
Her
It's
videos,
beautiful.
she always ends them with "Be kind," and your grandfather was a beekeeper. So I was like,
perfect. That means a lot to me. My mom's gonna love
yeah,
this too.
there was so much there that
We
told
can
a
have.
story about you that I said I gotta take.
That's
it.
very
Yeah.
sweet. It means a lot.
Oh,
It
thank you.
means a lot.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Be kind, and it's so true. It's such an easy thing.
It's very easy, and this is a wonderful community, and we're all here helping each other. We're all growing in different ways. We're all looking for orchids and plants and ideas, and we're here to help each other.
Right, and no
Yeah.
way is the right way.
Yeah.
The environment, the water, everything that you use takes play in how you grow your orchids.
And it changes from yard to yard, not
Mhm.
just from Florida. Every
Exactly.
backyard has their own little system going.
Their own little ecosystem,
Yeah.
exactly. And you can create like you've done here. Like you created these little settings where there's islands and a lot of bee-loving bushes that pollinates this whole area, keeps everything rich. Especially the fact that you have fruits. You have banana, you have the coffee, you have all these. So that's good for, and you have the mango
and lemon
tree.
too. I
And
have
lemon?
the lime here and lemon over there, where the bees are.
That's the great thing about Florida, right? You can like grow anything here, pretty much everything. We have more avocado. What do they say? The avocado that we grow here, it's I believe only here,
right,
in Florida, and there's like more than like 10 different types or something.
How many
like
varieties? And mangoes too.
Yeah, and the mangoes too.
Yum.
So Roxy, let's go back to the seedlings.
Okay.
Okay, because that was very interesting. You said that you ordered those from Moats, and those were Phalaenopsis.
Those were the Vandas, the little
Those were
baby
the
Vandas.
Vandas,
Yeah, that
okay.
was an order of seedlings from Moats. Yeah,
Okay.
like in bulk that I bought, and I talked to him about growing them in my little baskets that I made, and I wanted to offer them to my customers when when they're big enough, and that's them already big. If I find pictures of them when I first got them, they were teeny tiny, but they were already ready to go in the basket.
So they weren't inside a flask?
They were not in a flask.
Did you ever do any in a flask?
So the ones that I did in the flask, I bought last year in May, so they're gonna turn 1, and that was my first time unflasking. Do you say unflasking or deflasking? Because I've heard both. So
I think
want to
it's
be proper.
deflasking.
Yeah,
I
deflasking.
think so.
These were plastic, so the glass ones are a little more nerve-wracking. So I talked to a friend that had done this before because I was extremely nervous, and it's silly, right? You're like, I don't want to hurt the babies, so I set up a table.
I'd be nervous too.
I was super nervous. I don't know why.
Never done it, but I know I would be.
So I just want to tell you guys, if I could do it, I'm pretty confident. Like it takes a lot of patience. You have to do your homework. You can go and watch a lot of videos, but there's a lot of misinformation out there too. And remember, we're in our home. I'm not a big company. I don't have so I had to make sure everything was sterile. So I set up a table, cleaned it up real good, one of those folding tables like I use for my pop-ups. You have to wear gloves because when you're opening those things, they've been growing in all that
In
gunk.
the gel.
The
It has
gel.
potassium and
Yeah,
nitrates
you
and
do
all
not
that
want
good
to touch
stuff.
chemicals. I use the mask out of precaution. I recommend it. It's up to you, but I'm, just like when I use anything, any chemicals, I recommend that. Gloves, mask. Do your homework. Do not open those things until you do your research.
Torch.
If you need a little. I have a little blowtorch like the ones you use in the
Butane.
yeah, and I use that to sterilize everything. You need that. You need really good antifungal solution, and you have to prepare it in a bin with some water. You have to do the measurements correctly because they're very small. You have to let them soak in there for about minimum 15 minutes. You have to let them soak, not in a sunny spot, somewhere shady. Outside, I did everything. I don't want any of those odors.
Come here, you're so away from the
I don't want any, sorry, any of those. So I did that. I took them out and I did set up a tripod and I do have video footage of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share it with you as soon as they're about to turn a year.
That's awesome.
And I'm going to do a voiceover with the information on my YouTube channel.
Perfect.
And I'm going to type in the description what I did, the measurements, just to kind of put it out there. Again, I'm new at this. I am not a professional.
But I'm surprised. That's why I got to ask you this question and share it with our viewers because you're the first person I know outside of a big nursery that has deflasked or unflasked, however that's the correct way of saying it. And successfully you're growing your seedlings and they look really healthy. So I was like, wait a minute, if you did it here, because I've been thinking about doing that. And I was like questioning myself, but
I was questioning
you made
myself.
Me feel more confident.
I'm glad,
about
see, and like that I can make others feel more confident. And it was something that was on my list. You know how you have a list of, I want to try this, or I want to try this with an orchid or any experiment. That was like, it was fun, But I'm not gonna lie, it was nerve-wracking for me because I tend to be a little bit of a perfectionist. So
That's why she's a
I
teacher.
yes, and I have to follow the directions to the T. So if there's anything that I didn't know, go back again. So much patience, and then watching them grow. I probably would not have started it in June. It was very hot, especially for the foul. That's something I want to put out there. The dendrobiums are hardier for our environment. I did have a smaller greenhouse to work with. I did put a lot of ventilation, a lot of, you have to water a lot. You have to buy the good moss, the one that comes compact. But I'll save, I guess, all the details.
Spag moss?
Yeah, but the fern,
the one that's compacted?
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
that's
and
the
I
one I
prepare
buy.
that one. That one's good.
Spag moss.
The orchiata is what I
Orchiada's
use for
very good.
seedlings that I got at Ophi. You know, you have to invest, you know, you want to give them a
good
chance.
quality,
You
yeah.
have
And
to
when
get,
it's seedlings, it's like a baby. You're
Yeah,
not going to give your
it's a
baby
baby.
like generic.
yeah, it's a
You
baby.
know, you're going to get them the best you
So,
can get them.
I'm going to put all that information out there. So I got to work on that.
So stay tuned for that episode on her channel. Because that's going to be really cool to follow the whole process that you did.
It's been fun. And maybe I'll do it again. Just maybe.
All right, so let's close up the channel. You guys have been a great part of a great journey today. I will bring you guys some more of this coming soon. Thank you, Roxy, for opening your home.
Thank you for visiting.
And I will see you guys next time. Roxy, Alex, Nelson, you've been watching Nature Now, and remember to always be kind.
And keep it green.
See you next time.
We swapped phrases.
We can drink.
Press the button.
I look like I'm in a bar. Hey, I'll just have a margarita, please. Okay, this is... Tell me if you like the angle.
You tell me. Tú eres el que sabe.
I mean, I like it. I'm just asking you because las mujeres, tú sabes, que siempre están con no, para arriba, para abajo.
What? Es que I'm little, so this is the best it's going to get.
All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. No, I can't do that. I already did that. I did it at home.
Did that. And welcome back.
I'm like, what am I doing?
Save it for the bloopers.
Yeah.
I swear, you need a whole segment on bloopers. That would be so fun.
You know, I should. And the thing is, I can't keep all my film, but that was funny. It's so auto reflex. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. All right. And see.